Toronto vinyl community. It's Brian here, and I'm going to give you a post-shopping report from a recent trip to some record stores, and I met up with a member of the vinyl community, and we went shopping together. I had enough time to hit a couple stores with them, and then I had to take off. But so Jason Skilz of Low Noise Jason Skilz let me know that he would be in town, and I met up with him. As I say, we went to two shops, and so I'm going to tell you what I picked up. But first, Jason gave me 3 cassettes from his label, Low Noise Productions, and I'm going to tell you about those first. The first one is called, from a band called Dreadful Events, and the cassette is called Reports from the Underground. This is from 2022, darkwave, industrial, synth pop. Now I have listened to this one. I listened to it yesterday, and I think it's really good. So yeah, I like that. The second is from, and this one I haven't listened to yet. It's Drago Katsoff, Eavesdropped, Tagged, and Plundered from 2021. I guess this is noted as being ambient experimental noise, and again, I haven't listened to this one yet, so there's some glare because of that plastic is still on it. And the third one I haven't listened to is Organs Without Bodies. This is an EP from 2022, I guess abstract experimental. So I haven't listened to this one yet, but I will. I really like the first one. Thank you, Jason. And now I'm going to tell you what I picked up. First, we went to Sonic Boom Records on Spadina, which is, I'm pretty confident, the largest record store in Toronto. It has a lot of new product and records, and it still sells CDs and that sort of thing. And it does sell turntables, cleaning supplies for vinyl, and a lot of paraphernalia. Like there's a lot of books and things. So it's a pretty interesting store to look in. It's actually a really nice space. I go there quite frequently, and I actually think it's a great store. So the first thing I got is something that I was thinking about getting for a while, just never got around to it yet, and that's the latest Black Keys record from 2022 called Dropout Boogie. I have seen the video. The only song I know here is the video that came out for this some time ago. So this is from 2022, and I think if you've seen someone talk about this on YouTube, you would have seen already that it comes with this interesting pink slip, which I guess is when you get sent to the office, it says why you're being sent. Student, reason for pink slip, whether you skipped class or were cheating or fighting and whatnot, and what the punishment will be, which is to be filled out by the teacher or staff. So you could be forced to drop out of school, or they could call your parents, you could be suspended. And on the flip side of that is just some information about the record. You know, I like this band. I didn't get Delta Cream for some reason, but maybe I will pick that up at some point. The second thing I got at Sonic Boom was Fly Pan Am. Now this is a sort of this glare because I left the shrink wrap on. This is from Constellation Records, which is the record company that has really interesting post-rock music from Montreal. Things like Godspeed You, Black Emperor, Silver Mount Zion, and that kind of thing. So this fits into that sort of category. And this is actually a soundtrack to a thing that I know almost nothing about. But so it comes with a download card, a little promotional thing from Constellation Records, and then it has this insert, which now I don't even know what this soundtrack to what, but there's a long description about this, and it seems to be some sort of choreography thing. So I probably should have done a little more research on that, but I like this band a lot, and their music is really experimental, abstract, and sometimes just a little bit weird, but I really like it. So I thought I haven't heard anything from this one, but I've liked everything this band has done. So, you know, in the credits here, it talks about the choreography, visual concept, and scenography, and the live music by Fly Pan Am. And then there's a list of dancers. So I guess it's some sort of, it says premiered November 20th, 2019 at the Grand Theatre du Québec. So that's all I know about it, but I'm sure I will like the music because I've always liked this band. And here's I guess some images from that, and just black vinyl version, so I'm going to like that. So I guess you'd call that a blind buy, although I'm quite familiar with the band and I'm sure I will like it. Let me take this out of the slip thing. Hey, met up with Jason's Skilz, Toronto record shopping. Got some records, looking through the new releases. This is what I got. So the other thing I got at Sonic Boom is the 7th album from Tortoise, which is a, I guess, post-rock band. This is from 2016. I have some other things from them. This is on the Thrill Jockey label, which is a label I really like. And flip side, kind of a crazy cover. And this one comes on clear vinyl. So I have an earlier release from this band, which I like. So I haven't heard this one yet, so that'll be interesting. And then we walked across the street. Jason and I walked across the street to a small record store called Invisible City, which is an interesting store because in addition to selling records, obviously, they have their own label. So I have never bought any Invisible City editions, although I think Jason has. And we walked around there for a while, and I picked up a couple of things. The first is a 12-inch single from Fad Gadget, which is a new wave, I guess you could say new wave bordering on industrial at times act. And this is probably their most well-known song, Collapsing New People. Flip side is Spoil the Child. Now I have the full-length record for this from Fad Gadget, but this is the 12-inch single. This is a UK pressing. So here it is. You know, I like this. I like the song very much. So this is just the extended version, which I think is probably pretty cool. And then for my, I guess, small but very interesting hip hop collection is NWA Appetite for Destruction from 1992. The flip side is Always Into Something. So I actually, I will admit that I do have a hip-hop collection. It's not as big as my other types of material, but I do have other NWA 12-inch singles. So if I ever see one and I don't have it, I'll get it. Same is true with Public Enemy. If I see a 12-inch single from them that I don't have, I would probably pick it up. Other acts too, like Eric B. and Rakim, I'd probably pick that up too. But yeah, this is... not much to say about that. I haven't listened to any of these yet, so that's from 1992. And next item is Early Ministry. This is from 1983. Al Jorgensen's band, Work for Love. Now, this is from the first era of Ministry, where it's really heavy synth pop and new wave before they made that slow shift to what you'd call Ministry now. I'm not sure what you describe it now, but this is 3 versions of Work for Love on here. And you know, I do like that version of Ministry. I really liked especially the album that came after this, Twitch with Over the Shoulder. I think is really interesting. That's that one. And the last thing I got was simply based on the fact that Jason was flipping through things and said, this is really good. And so I decided to get it. And I have listened to this now, and I think it's really interesting. I'm going to maybe pronounce his name wrong. Krikor Kushian, and the record is called Saudi. This is a soundtrack to a film that translates to Saudi Arabia, Dangerous Liaisons, which is a documentary, I guess, about the relationship between France and Saudi Arabia and other things that might arise. I don't know anything about the film. I like the cover. It's pretty bleak, I guess. And so this is really a soundtrack, but it's sort of has some sort of synthy things, but some sort of more upbeat things. It's hard to describe because I've only listened to it once, but it's actually pretty interesting. So that was, I guess, a blind buy, but I do like it. That was pretty good. And then I had to leave, so I think Jason carried. I left him in Invisible City to continue what he was doing. So I don't know what he got after that, but that was cool. Nice to meet Jason in person, and that's it for today. Thanks for watching.
I'm just thinking, I haven't seen a lot of cheap used jazz.